Hey guys, I've played quite a few games of Firefight to test out the networking, but mainly because it is a very fun experience. I have to say the networking improvements 343 made in this playlist are super noticeable, and I mean that in the best way. There is such a clear difference when you play Firefight compared to any other PvP mode in the game. I was very skeptical of this when I heard about 343's networking improvement. In the past year or so, they've always talked about networking improvements and small things that they've been doing, and most of those improvements were really minor and hardly noticeable. But this wasn't any small change. When Unishek said there was going to be a huge networking overhaul, I was thinking it would be good, but I was not expecting it to be as effective as this. And there really is a clear night and day difference here. One of my biggest issues with Halo Infinite ever since its release has always been that it's felt somewhat floaty, but even still I've always enjoyed playing the game. Firefight does not have that floaty feel to it. The physics seems to be so much more improved. If you smash a warthog into a hunter, you'll go bouncing off, and when you drive vehicles it feels very stable. The aiming in the game feels better now, and that may just be because of the connection or networking improvements they've made, but I really was taken aback by how much better the aiming felt in Firefight. I love the small things now where plasma grenades can send warthogs flying. To put it quite simply, the game just feels great, and it really seems like 343 have addressed a lot of the issues with this networking update, and from all the games I've played yesterday and today, and all the people that I've spoken to about Firefight who have played it too, it really seems like desync is gone. You might get some server lag still if you're in a really high ping game. For example, I did have a few games where I was over 200 ping playing with some Americans, but even then it didn't feel like I was over 200 ping. If I was playing PvP with over 200 ping, I definitely would notice it. Things would be jittering all over the place, I would occasionally desync, and in Firefight you don't get that, even on a really high ping. You might get the occasional lag spike because of the high ping, but the game still feels crisp, and I can't say the same for a high ping PvP game. A lot of people have been trying to find out what 343 have done differently to make the game experience feel so much better, and here we have the Psychoduck, a software engineer from 343, who has spoken about the networking improvements, and this is mainly in relation to the requests to find out what the differences are in the brand new networking improvements. He said, "We've seen a lot of understandable requests for details about the networking improvements we rolled out to Firefight and Halo Infinite. For now, it's important that we let these changes speak for themselves to maintain the integrity of the test. We don't want to influence player feedback by sharing details that are potentially subject to change or may cause any bias." This is quite interesting for 343 to say, but I do understand why they're doing that. Whatever they've done, I hope they continue to improve it and then apply it to everything else in the game. The networking and overall connection issues in Halo Infinite has always been something that's plagued it since the release. I think 343 took the smart decision in battening down the hatches to really try and fix the networking in the game, and the greatest thing here is that it really seems like they've done it. It might still be early days with this new networking update, but it really does feel so much better. And I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. Is everything feeling smooth and good for you as well? As always guys, if you enjoy these Halo videos, please do drop me a sub. If you do subscribe, just know you're a goddamn legend. And hey, if you're already subscribed, you're basically family. Alrighty, thanks guys. With that said, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.